Jump, jump, jump to it. Hey, do 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 do. Hey, do 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 do. Hey, hey. What's up, y'all? This is Ty. You know what? I be acting up. I need me a theme song because I keep doing this, coming in here singing songs that don't have a thing to do with the video. That ain't got nothing to do with this video. Y'all know that Aretha Franklin song. Jump, jump, jump to it. I'm in a hurry. There's love to get. My baby calls. I gotta jump to it. That's my joint. That's one of my quarantine jams, y'all. One of my jams. But anyway, that's not what I'm here for. I am here to talk about and to review Tyler Perry's Ruthless, which is on BET Plus. Now, this is a spinoff of the Tyler Perry comedy over there on regular BET, the comedy slash soap opera, The Oval. And, you know, this is taking those characters. Remember when Barry's little daughter, Callie, was kidnapped by the Rockadooshi cult that her mama is in? Rockadooshi, right? Rockadooshi, Ragadooshi, Ramadooshi, something like that. Rockadooshi, the cult. Well, this is picking up and taking on that. It's focusing on the cult and how Ruth got into the cult. So it's a spin-off and it's also a prequel because if I'm not mistaken, Ruth and Tally are both dead, right? They both died on the actual Oval show. So here we are, BET Plus with Tyler Perry's Ruthless. Now, folks, I only have the 7-day trial run of this BET Plus, so I only got to see one episode of Ruthless because I was watching other things. I watched the Family Business, and then I watched this show that I fell in love with called Bigger. So I can't really tell you about I can only tell you about one episode, which was the first episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. So now this is picking up where Ruth's story left off, where she kidnapped Callie, now, which is Barry's daughter. Now we get to see what happened. Where did they take this child? Now, this very first scene, little Callie is screaming. She wants to leave. She wants to go home. She wants to go back to her daddy. And her mother, Ruth, is trying to convince her, no, you with me now. You going to stay here. But there's this dude in there named Daikon, who is one of the cult members, and I guess he's like a lieutenant or something. He was pulling high rank, and he's bullying Tally the whole time as she's driving. It's him and Tally in the front of the car. Ruth is in the back of the car with Callie, and I believe the guy's name is Andrew. And she's totally being bullied by this dude. And everything she says, he's like, what did you say? He's a total chauvinist, a total jerk, I should say. Not in a joke, too. A whole clown, thinking that he's higher than women and he could just disrespect women like that. So I instantly didn't like this character. And he's like, watch your mouth. But she wasn't really saying nothing. She said something like, oh, she's just a kid or something like that. He's like, what did you say? What did you say? So she's explaining herself. She's like, listen, then she said, oh, nothing. Because you got to respect these people. You got to respect the man. You can't do that. So I guess he didn't like how she was speaking to him. He found that disrespectful. So as they're driving now, the little girl's in the back of the car. The little girl done told him to shut up. I guess he wanted to, smack her up. Because she told him, oh, shut up with your ugly self and all that. Because he kept telling her to shut up or whatever. They're driving. Pay attention, y'all. They're driving. Daikon says, what did you say? He says that to Tally. Tally's like all nervous. Oh, nothing. Then he said, what did you say? She said, well, I said she's just a child or just a baby, something like that. This dude punched her in the face while she was driving, which causes the car to crash. I was ready to turn this off right then and there. That was so stupid. I was so annoyed. First of all, you punk. So you put everybody's life at risk because you and your feelings. So you're going to punch this woman in her face, make them hit a tree. There's a child in the car. Everybody, you're all in this car. You almost killed everybody. They get out of the car unscathed. He has the nerve to be upset and has the nerve to say, "Now look what you did by by disobeying me and not following the rules. Go get us another car." And at first, Daikon wanted them to stay there, keep the little girl with them. That was a little creeping me out too. Why you want the little girl with you? And telling Ruth and Tally to go ahead and find another car. And then they somehow convince him to, I think Andrew convinces him to let them take Callie with them as they go find another car. What kind of man is this? Well, I was like, this Colt is a joke. What kind of man is this? You go find the damn car. Like, come on, you're the one that caused her to crash the car, punching her in the face. So I was already in my feelings like, nah, I don't like this. I didn't like that. You punching women in their face and you causing a car crash. There's a little girl in the back of the car. I'm all like, okay, all right. So then we go to a scene. We meet an FBI agent by the name of Brian, and I believe his girlfriend, oh, no, not his girlfriend, his wife's name is Lynn. Now, they getting it on. They are getting it on. They're in bed doing what they do. Now, see, Tyler is stepping it up here, y'all, because I don't know about the little church audience if they're going to be feeling all this. Tyler was showing the breast up in here. Tyler Perry had the woman's breast showing. He had the breast, beautiful breasts too. They were nice looking. I don't want to sound like a pervert, but she's an attractive woman. And I was shocked because I said, Tyler don't usually show body parts. Well, he showed men body parts. He's always showing some muscle man, which is why I probably never get cast in any of his shows until I get this in order, you know. No, but seriously, Tyler Perry doesn't usually show women, you know, their boobs out and all that, and the nudity. And to my understanding, somebody told me there's more nudity later on in the show, some more outrageousness, whatever. But I'm just going to go by this first episode. So Brian's sex with his wife is interrupted by his boss, and his boss is telling him, listen, we need to get you down here to Virginia to get to this Ragadushi cult because Louis Tyrone Luckett, he's the leader of this cult. You know, he ain't nothing but that's the Most High's name, or the highest. That's his name, Louis Tyrone Luckett. He's the leader, the Most High. They following this fool. So, what was I saying? So, Brian needs to go undercover to infiltrate this cult, and they believe he was telling him. His boss was telling him that we have someone that was in there, but we think they've gone rogue. We think that they are now a part of this cult. They've fallen into it. They're into it now. So not going rogue. That's the wrong word I chose. But they're now a part of this cult. Rather, they're in the cult. So he's like, I need you to go. Now this is upsetting Brian's wife. I think his wife's name was Lynn. This is upsetting. If it's not, forgive me. We're going to call her Lynn for now. Brian's wife, this is upsetting her because she's like, listen, I don't want us to be uprooted and move and this, that, and the third. And she's pissed off. But then she has a change of heart after she looks at some of the files and she sees what's going on here. And she's like, you know what? Let me go undercover as a teacher. I want to teach at this cult place with the Rakadushis. I could help. That's how she gets involved. And she tells her husband basically, you're going to let me in or, you know, she's like, I want to be a part of this. So now we go back. We see that the young ladies, Tally and Ruth, end up stealing a car. They steal some old man's truck. And he comes out. He's trying to stop them. His wife is shooting at them. They manage to get away with the car. When they get to the compound, the Ragadushi compound, Callie is taken away from Ruth and taken with some other children. And then we see something very interesting. We see Andrew, who's a cult member, talking to Tally and confessing his love for her. And she, you know, they've been messing around and all this. And homegirl might be pregnant. Or she says she was pregnant. Now, see, Daikon don't go for all that. Because remember, Daikon also told Andrew, We ain't having none of this. You don't have sex with these women. You don't do this. You don't do that. So that was interesting. I was like, okay, where are they going with this? And so turns out this Andrew guy is the same. I hope these are the right names. Is the same guy that Brian's boss was telling him about, who is undercover. So I'm like, is he still undercover, or is has he really fallen into this whole cult thing? Is he in too deep? So I guess you'll have to see in the next few episodes. You'll have to see, because I don't have BET Plus. So now Brian's wife manages to go down there and introduce herself. This is where it gets weird. She goes down there and she introduces herself, and she's saying that she wants to teach. And Andrew is being really weird with her. So this is why I was confused. I'm like, is he still undercover, or is he? Because part of him portrayed like he isn't, but then another part of him, he would seem a little strange. I'm like, is he still undercover, or is he, really in this cult? And so he's like talking to her, and she makes up this story about how she was abused and she wants to come here, and she followed some women here, and that she wants to be a part of this. She wants to. So he takes her into a room. He's questioning her, and then he's like, "Are you thirsty?" She says, "No." Two other Ragadushi men come out, and they grab her by the arms, and they telling her to drink, and she's like, "No, I don't want to drink." And he's like, "No, drink. You're gonna drink." And so that's where it left off. What happens to Brian's wife? I don't know. That's where it left us off. This was, I didn't laugh like I laugh at the Oval. I didn't enjoy it the way I enjoy the Oval. This was kind of interesting. I don't know if I could say I cared about the characters to know what's going to happen next. I really didn't. But I will say one of the pluses that I did enjoy was the theme song. I like the theme song. It was a nice up-tempo theme song. I think they said Evan Ross did the theme song. Somebody was rapping over the track, rapping such and such in the ragadushi, ragadushi. I said, oh, okay, they threw the ragadushi up in the rhymes. So I enjoyed that. But it looks like Tyler's getting, in this show, it's outrageous, but he's getting a more adult too, as far as with the nudity. Cause I was hearing that in another episode he shows a man's penis or whatever, but like I said, I haven't seen that. But it's like he's going for a darker tone here. It's gonna be a little bit darker than the Oval, because the Oval is crazy and over the top, but the Oval makes me laugh. This really didn't make me laugh. And I was like, I don't know. And I'm hearing there's 24 episodes. I'm more than likely not going to review all 24. But tell me your thoughts, those of you who watched it. What did you think of this show? Are you invested in it? If you have BET Plus, let me know. Let me know how you feel about this show. That's it. I thought it was all right. I thought it was okay. That was my thoughts on it. It really didn't pull me in. It really didn't have me, like I said. The Oval is just crazy fun for me. The Oval has me laughing. The Oval is so over the top and ridiculous. That's why I enjoy it. This, he seems to be going for a different tone, and I don't know. Let me guys know what you you guys let me know what you think. Okay, that's it for now. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other videos. Check out my review of the show Bigger. Yeah, check that out. Check that one out. Check out Bigger. I'm gonna be back on here reviewing another documentary that I saw on Netflix, which was crazy, crazy, crazy. It's called the Tiger King. So look out for that. And we're just going to have some fun, continue to have fun on this channel. Thank you all for the support. And be blessed, be safe, and keep it positive. All right. Later. I'm out.